All right, guys, happy Friday. I'm just starting my morning here out on the West Coast, and I saw three little news snippets that I thought dovetailed together nicely. First, David Letterman responded to Jimmy Kimmel's show being taken off the air. I think he was being interviewed at an event of some kind. He said, "This is misery. We see where all this is going, correct? It's managed media, and it's no good. It's silly, it's ridiculous, and you can't go around firing somebody because you're fearful or trying to suck up to an authoritarian criminal administration in the Oval Office. That's just not how this works." Very insightful. Then we have a report from Axios. Donald Trump suggests that he's going to pull TV licenses from any shows or networks that say mean things about him. President Trump said networks giving him negative coverage may deserve to have their licenses revoked. Said Trump, "I have read someplace that the networks were 97% against me. They give me wholly bad publicity, press. They're getting a license. I would think maybe their license should be taken away." Implies that it seems like he's referring to coverage that he hasn't even seen. I read somewhere. Anyway. Then, third, bat and cleanup here. Trump's FCC chairman, Brendan Carr, continues to threaten regulatory scrutiny of broadcast networks over their content on Thursday, this time taking aim at ABC's TV program, The View. I read that and I thought, imagine you're in the cadre of executives at ABC, and Brendan Carr, the chairman of the FCC, didn't actually do anything in his official capacity, like send a letter or send anything to ABC regarding Jimmy Kimmel's monologue from, I think it was from Monday night. What Brendan Carr did was he appeared on a podcast with right-wing MAGA media personality and former recipient of Russian money, Benny Johnson, and he said that Kimmel's monologue was concerning and ABC needs to deal with this. That's what Brendan Carr did. And the ABC News executives, who it's being reported, virtually none of them believed that Jimmy Kimmel did anything wrong in his monologue. They responded to comments the FCC chairman made on a podcast by taking Jimmy Kimmel off the air indefinitely. And I'm sure a lot of them were just like, whew, that's the end of that. Well, 2 days later, FCC chairman continued to threaten ABC. Now he's targeting their TV program, The View. So it looks like Donald Trump and Brendan Carr are just going to go through their TV guide and threaten various networks until they pull certain TV shows. ABC already demonstrated their compliance and their flexibility and their weakness and their complete lack of backbone. Their executives did, and they thought that was going to stop. They thought that Brendan Carr and Donald Trump weren't going to come after other shows on ABC. You just gave them exactly what they wanted, and they didn't have to do anything to get it. Brendan Carr made a couple of comments on a podcast, and you guys gave him exactly what he wanted. Of course they're going to keep going. I don't know what it takes to become a very high-level executive at ABC, but apparently it doesn't take very much. So do not obey in advance.